So I thought of doing this live session while I was getting ready for Diwali. This is just an impromptu thing that I'm doing. I really did not plan for this live, so I hope people are joining. So those of you who are online right now, just send me a hi. And also you will definitely hear a lot of noise because of Diwali. So I really can't do much about that. I'm so sorry. Hi Indumati, hi Priyanka, hi Twinkle. So I'm just gonna start with my makeup because I have to get ready by 6 o'clock. I have about an hour to go. So let me just quickly start. Thank you so much for joining, all of you. So I'm gonna prime my face using the L'Oreal Infallible Lasting Primer. Jumana Hasina, hi. So I'll just try to answer your questions while I go with the makeup. So I'm just gonna start. Have you used the L'Oreal primer? It's really good, especially if you have oily skin. This really helps in controlling your oil underneath makeup. Oh, by the way, my skin is all prepped. And also I'm doing this live session on YouTube for the first time. So if I make any blunder, please excuse me. And I'll be celebrating Diwali today as well as tomorrow. So yeah, I'll try to film a live session tomorrow as well if possible, and if I have any time. Today I was a little bit free, so I thought of sitting down here and filming a get ready for you all on YouTube. No, this is not my Tala Diwali. This is my second Diwali as a couple. So I'm just gonna let this primer sink into the skin for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of color correcting next. This is the PAC Take Cover Concealer. The clarity of the video is not good, really. I'm doing this on my phone, so yeah, I'm using the front camera to film it. Maybe that's why the clarity is not so good. I don't have the best equipments at the moment to film a live session with so much of quality, so please bear with me. I'm just working with what I have. So I think the primer has kind of settled into my skin, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of color correction. Just curious, are you also a Hindi speaker? Yes, I do speak Hindi, but my mother tongue is Tamil. So that's how much orange color corrector that I'm applying. I'm gonna pick up a beauty blender. This one is from Plume. It's really good. So I'm just gonna try to shear out the orange color corrector. This is very important if you have pigmented skin. Best face wash for teenagers for pimple clear and bright face. Honestly, a face wash cannot do much in terms of controlling your pimple. I really like the Cetaphil cleanser. They have two different variants. One is meant for dry skin and the other one is for oily skin. I've been using that from the past, I think 4 or 5 years now, and I'm sticking to that. It's such a great cleanser for your skin. It doesn't really harm your skin. It's very, very gentle. So I think it is suitable for teenagers as well. It's sort of a dermatologist recommended product. So definitely check out the Cetaphil cleanser. It's really good. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to use the NYX Total Control Drop foundation. This is the new reformulated one. It's really good. I like this better than the original one. It's very, very nice on the skin. It sort of looks like a second layer of your skin almost, and blends into the skin. And also I felt that this one lasts much longer than the original one. That is amazing. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this foundation and drop it on the face. I'm gonna take my buffing brush. So I'm using one from PAC. This has got great coverage as well. I really like this. Just gonna add a bit more coverage because I feel it's too light in terms of coverage. So are you all celebrating Diwali today or tomorrow? Let me know in the comments. Tomorrow, okay. I'll be celebrating tomorrow as well. So I do have a lot of work to do tomorrow. So I'll see if the time permits. I will definitely come and do another live session tomorrow as I get ready. It will be mostly in the evening, probably after 4 o'clock, because that's when I may find some time to get ready. So I'll see how it goes. Oily skincare primer. The one that I showed you, the L'Oreal one, is amazing for oily skin. It really controls the oil and makes your makeup last longer on oily skin. Check it out. Oh, the foundation shade is Mahogany. It's a very, very good match. It's a little bit orangey, but honestly, I like warmer foundations. If you follow me for a while, you know that I like warmer shades of foundations. Forever 52 foundation or K Beauty foundation for dewy and light coverage. For dewy and light coverage, go with K Beauty. That has very, very light coverage. You can kind of build it up to a medium coverage, but that's upon 2 to 3 layers. It's that light. The Forever 52 foundation is also very, very good. I really like it. It's a very underrated product. It's beautiful on the skin. So whatever is left, I'm just running that on my neck. I'll put the jewelry and outfit details once I'm done with the live session in the description. This necklace is from this Instagram page called Petals by Swati. She has some amazing collection on her page. I got both my jewelry pieces for today and tomorrow from her. It's really pretty. So now I'm gonna do a bit of concealing. This is the PAC Take Cover Concealer. This is in the shade Honey Drop. Yeah, that's the shade. The sticker has worn off, but I do remember the shade name. I'm just gonna use this to conceal my under eyes. This is a very lighter shade of concealer, so it's gonna conceal as well as brighten my under eyes. I'm also gonna use this as a base for my eyeshadow. And I'm just cleaning under the eyebrow. I always do this because I think this makes a huge difference in your eyebrows. Just gonna highlight a little bit on the center. That's it. To blend it out, I'm using my PAC 219 concealer blending brush. My brushes are super dirty at the moment. Please don't judge me. I could not really find time to clean them, so that's why. For beginners, it's uneasy to wear makeup, so please say. I think you need to practice if you want that perfected finish on your skin. Practice makes a huge difference. So keep practicing until you're confident with your skill. You will definitely get it. I'm doing my makeup in a different order today. I generally do my eyes first and then base, but I'm going for base first today. I think it kind of saves time. But if you're going for a very heavy eye makeup, it is better if you do your eyes first and then your base. Please review Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I don't think that is available in India, so I'm not sure if I can review it for you. I'm gonna take the same beauty blender. Is parabens and Cetaphil do harm to our skin? I don't think so. I have been using that face wash for so many years and nothing has happened. In fact, that's the only face wash that doesn't break me out so much. It's very, very sort of a safe product. So it's uneasy to wear it on face and it's very shy when others see us. You should wear it with confidence, I feel. Don't feel like if other people are judging you because of your makeup. You have to feel comfortable first in your makeup and don't worry about others. If you want to wear makeup, wear it. You're wearing makeup for your happiness, not for others, so go for it. It's so therapeutic when you do your makeup. So why do you feel ashamed? It's so nice. Okay, now I'm gonna set my base. This is the K Beauty HD loose setting powder. The shade is olive. So I'm just gonna take this loose powder. I'm taking that on the same sponge and just pressing it under my eyes before the concealer creases. Your Kajal smudges even if you apply eyeshadow. I think with eyeshadow it should be sealed in place, so maybe you're not setting it properly. any cream base that is set with powder will remain in place. It won't move, especially Kajal. Or you could also use a liquid eyeliner on top of your Kajal on your lower lash line. That would really seal the Kajal in place. It won't bleed. Make sure the liner is waterproof though. I'm also setting around the mouth area. I wanted to show you a trick today, but I totally forgot for smile lines. So I use an eye primer before applying any base products. So that is underneath your foundation and your color corrector, everything. It would just kind of fill in the creases on the smile lines and your smile line would be prevented. But I totally forgot to do it. That's okay. So I'm gonna take more powder and just apply it under my eyes because I'm gonna do a bit of eyeshadow work, so I don't want the eyeshadow to fall on my face and ruin the entire makeup. So I'm just gonna pack a little bit of powder, and now I'm gonna begin with eyeshadow. So I'm using the Drama eyeshadow palette from Myst Cosmetics because I felt like I had all the colors that I need to create the look for today. So I'll be using mostly peachy shades from this palette. Okay, I have a blending brush. I'm gonna pick up this shade. This is called Basic. This is sort of like a pumpkin orangey muted brown shade. I don't know how to describe it, but it's sort of like a mid-tone brown, and just run that on the crease. Affordable highlighter. There are many affordable great highlighters. Mars and Swiss Beauty make some amazing affordable highlighters. In fact, I'll be using a Swiss Beauty highlighter today, so please stick on. So I'm just making sure that the eyeshadow is nicely blended. The one thing that I don't want in my eye makeup is harsh lines, so I make sure that my eyeshadows are well blended in each step. I'm sort of blowing this eyeshadow out until the brow bone region. I'm just leaving a slightest gap here. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm just gonna take a little bit of the concealer on my concealer brush and sort of create a negative space on my eyelids. I'm not being precise at all. I'm just dabbing the concealer. But I'm not gonna take this concealer above the crease. I'm gonna keep it under the crease. So once I'm happy with that, pigmented eyeshadow palette. This is extremely pigmented, the one that I'm using right now. This is the Myst Cosmetics Drama eyeshadow palette. This is an Indian brand. It's very, very good. So next I'm gonna take this shade called Tea. This is almost like a very, very light matte peach eyeshadow. And I'm gonna take that on a flat brush and apply it on the inner corners. Oh yeah, and also I'll be using all matte eyeshadows today. I wanna keep it matte. So the reason that I use the concealer underneath is because I want to make this portion of the eyes pop. So I just created a tacky base. You can also use an eyeshadow primer if you want. Next, I'm gonna take this shade. What is this called? This is called Snatched. This is a very beautiful corally peach shade. Again, it's matte. So I'm taking that on the same brush and apply it on the center. The shade kind of matches my outfit. It's really beautiful. Can you see how pigmented this is? Even if you don't apply that concealer that I did, this is gonna pop. It's a really good eyeshadow palette. Especially for Indian skin tones, it has got all the shades that you would require. So once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna dip into a darker shade. So I'm gonna take another tapered brush like so, and probably I'll go in with this shade called Flex. Yeah, Flex. This is like a very deep maroonish brown shade. So I'm just gonna take that, tap off the excess and smoke out the outer corners. So once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna take the same brush that I used on the crease, take the same shade, this one, basic, and just run that once on the crease just to make sure that there are no harsh lines anywhere. Hi Tanisha. So now I'm gonna take the shade Leap on the same tapered brush. This is like a deep warm toned brown shade, again matte. There are no shimmers in this eyeshadow. And just run that on the crease, sorry, on my lower lash line. From Morphe, Anastasia, Huda Beauty and MAC, which eyeshadow palette is great? I would say Morphe is great if you're on a budget. Huda Beauty and Anastasia are great eyeshadow palettes as well. If you have the budget, definitely go for them. They are amazing eyeshadow palettes. I'm just running that on my lower lash line. Just connect it to the top eyeshadow work. And that's about it. Probably, if I can find an angled brush. Yeah. So I'm gonna pick up the Flex shade on an angled brush and just go really close to my lower lash line here at the outer corner. So I think my eyeshadow work is all done. So I'm just gonna brush off the baking powder on my face. If you have dry skin, don't let the powder sit for so long. It may dry out your skin further. Since I have an extremely oily skin type, a baking for so long can look nice on my skin, but not for drier skin types. I'm also running the same loose powder on my neck. Okay, now I'm gonna take the Kohl Pencil from MAC. This is a very new launch. This is called their Extreme Black Dimension 24-Hour Kajal. This is actually a mini one. Oops, sorry. So I'm gonna use this as a liner on my upper lash line. It doesn't have to be super neat because I'm gonna smudge it anyway. So I'm going very close to my upper lash line. Please put top 10 videos for all makeup items. I will definitely try. I have a couple of videos on my channel, but I need to make one, especially for blusher. You guys have been asking me for so long. Even I want to make it, but something or the other comes, so I get carried away. I'll definitely make one. Now before the kajal sets, I'm gonna smudge it off. So I'm gonna find a pencil brush. So this is like a very slender pencil brush or smudging brush, whatever you want to call it, and just smudge it, go back and forth and smudge it. So it kind of looks like you have a liner, but not at the same time. It's very soft on the eyes. I really like a soft smudged eyeliner. Now I'm gonna move on to the other eye. So I'm gonna take the same pencil and apply that on top of my upper lash line. Also make sure you line here right at the inner corner of your eyes, because if you miss that spot, it kind of looks incomplete. Again, I'm gonna be super quick. Take the same brush and smudge the kajal. You can use any kajal that you have. So now that looks very softened out. On top of this, actually this kajal doesn't even need an eyeshadow to set it because it is self-setting. But I'm gonna take this black eyeshadow. Again, this is matte. This is very intense. So I'm just taking the tiniest amount and just run that on my eyeliner that I created, just to make sure that it is nicely smudged and also the kajal is set in place. Yeah. This is also make sure that your upper lash line is more intense. When you layer products, you will get that intensity. I think I'm quite happy with the effect that I have on my eyeliner. The pencil brush name. So this is from the brand Plume. This comes in a set. The number is P12. Yeah. Now I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. Super important. To do that, I'm gonna take this Lakmé micro brow perfector and use the spoolie that comes along with the pencil itself. It's very handy when products have spoolie in them. I mean eyebrow products. So this is a very thin pencil to fill in your eyebrows. It can literally mimic hair-like strokes. I really like pencils to fill in my eyebrows. What do you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments. I find it to be very quick and easy to use. That was super quick, right? And I'm gonna use the lightest strokes here at the front. The shade that I'm using is called Charcoal, by the way. Filling your eyebrows makes such a huge difference. It totally frames your face and just ties the entire makeup together. So never miss filling in your eyebrows. It is very important. So once I've done that, I'm gonna take the spoolie again and just comb it. So my brows are looking a little bit blocky at the moment here, right on the middle, sorry, on the front. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take my concealer brush, take the leftover concealer and just run it here to make it look softer right at the beginning of the brows. Yeah, much better. And also I'm gonna set it in place using this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This is in the shade Black. Although it is said it is black, it's not really a black eyebrow mascara. It's like a dark brown shade. Just use that to set it in place, because sometimes your eyebrow hair can go in different directions. That doesn't really look that neat. So I'm just gonna brush it and comb through my brows to make it look more neat and secured. I really like fuller eyebrows. I definitely think it makes you look more younger and youthful. Just brushing it upwards like that. So now that's done. I'm gonna curl my lashes before applying mascara. This is the e.l.f. eyelash curler. It's really good. So I'm just gonna give it about 10 pumps each. Look at that. This is the eyelash without curling and this is with curling. Can you see that lift? I really like lifted eyebrows. All right, for mascara, where is my mascara? Oh, here it is. So I'll be using the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. This one has two sides, as in two different wands. So I'm gonna take the volume side first. Just remove the excessive mascara on the tube and coat it. I'm gonna use wiggling motion like that. This mascara is amazing if you want that false eyelash effect. So I'm gonna do a couple of coats. Can you see how much volume it has added to my lashes? It's really nice. Now I'm gonna take the curl and length side. This is more of a thinner wand, and just try to separate the lashes and add some more length to them. And also coat my lower lashes. Lipstick, what you're gonna use? You'll see it when I do the lipstick part. It's sort of like a neutral nude shade. So that's my lashes done. Now I'm gonna bronze up my skin. I got this Bobbi brown face palette recently, so I'm gonna use this. This is called their face and cheek palette. This is in the shade Deep. So I'm gonna find a contouring brush and take this bronzer slash contour. I'm using this for the first time, so let's see how it looks on the skin. That's not bad. It's really nice. It's very smooth. The color is also showing up nicely on my skin, which is very, very hard to find, especially if you have dusky or deep skin tones. You may know how difficult it is to find a bronzer or a contour shade for your skin tone. So it's nice. I'm also running that on the perimeter of my forehead, on the other side of the cheek. Always go upwards like so. That's just gonna give your face a nice lift. Chiseling my jawline. I'm gonna take a different brush, a blending brush. Freddy David Fabian. Happy Diwali to you too. Thank you so much. Just gonna contour my nose slightly. This is not that intense of a contouring shade. It's very soft, but I see that upon building it up, you do get that intensity a bit. So I think it's a very good bronzer contour color for my skin tone. I'm just applying the same product around the mouth area because this is gonna contour my mouth as well, because I do have thin lips. All right, so bronzer slash contouring is done. For blusher, I'm gonna use this one from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me blush in the shade Wine. Although it says wine, it's not really a wine shade. It's sort of like a deeper shade of peach. It has got this very, very tiny little golden shimmer, but it's very, very fine though. It sort of comes off as a satiny finish on the skin. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess and just apply it on the apples and taking it upwards like so, giving it a sculpting effect. I've been really enjoying blusher lately. Also running that on my nose and my chin. I think it just kind of awakens your whole face. It's really pretty on the skin. So that's enough blusher. Now I'm gonna highlight my skin. So this is the highlighter that I told you earlier. This is from Swiss Beauty. Can you see how beautiful it is? It's sort of like this duochrome, golden, bronzy, peachy highlighter. It has got different shades in it when you move it on different sides. So this is in the shade 06 and this is called their Fusion highlighter. This is a very, very good, finely milled, affordable highlighter. It is very good in quality. It's very soft and buttery. So this is what I'm gonna use. They have multiple shades as well. If you have a similar skin tone like me, go for the shade 06. It's very beautiful. I'm gonna take another brush, a detailing brush, and just apply it on the bridge and use my finger to sort of blend it because I don't want too much of highlighter today. And right here on the tip of the nose and inner corners. As well as the brow bone. Just using my finger to tap it in and blend it out. You can always use your fingers as a tool for your makeup. If you're doing it on your own, on your face, then it's no harm. Go for it because I think fingers blend products beautifully on the skin because your fingers have a warmth in them, so it will just help your makeup to melt into the skin. So I think I went a little overboard with the highlighter on this side. So what I'm going to do is take the beauty blender and just tap it a little bit to remove the excess. A little bit on this side too. Just a little bit. So everything else is all done except the lips. So for lips, I'm gonna take my MAC Chestnut lip liner. You can use whatever lip liner you want. So I'm just going to slightly overdraw my lips. Gonna take the help of my mirror. The MAC lip liners are super creamy. I can't really talk much when I'm doing my lips, so I'm just gonna do it. So now they are nicely overdrawn. because I have thin lips, I always tend to overdraw my lips because I feel it kind of gives my lips a pouty effect. For lipstick, I have a newbie. I got this recently and I think this is quite new. This is the Maybelline Sensational Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Get Undressed. So this is like a deep neutral nude shade. So this is what I'm gonna use today. It's a liquid lipstick, so it's gonna last nicely without moving much. Does the Swiss Beauty highlighter have chunky particles? No, I don't think so. It's very, very soft and finely milled. So that's the lipstick shade. It's a very, very pretty nude shade, but I feel it's looking ever so slightly on the pink side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Nykaa, what is this called? Something. Uh, so this is in the shade Truffle. This is one of their matte lipsticks, I guess. So this is more of a peachy shade. I'm just gonna run it on the center. Just dabbing it. Yeah, this definitely looks more peachy. So that's how the lipstick color is looking. Probably I would add a pair of falsies once the live session is done, but yeah, this is the makeup so far, and now I'm gonna set it in place using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is also a very, very good setting spray for all skin types. If you want to make your makeup last very well on the skin, definitely try this out. Look how much I have used it. Only a little bit of it is left. So that shows you how much I love this product. So I'm just gonna hold it from a distance and spray it. Yeah, I definitely use a lot of setting spray because my skin is on the oilier side. Now while the setting spray is drying, I would probably answer some of your questions. I'm gonna put my choker necklace in its place. I really loved this choker necklace set. It's so beautiful. I really like choker sets, by the way. Umang Rajput, you're so gorgeous. Thank you. So that is the finished look. Probably I'll add a bindi as well. So I'm gonna take one. I prefer smaller bindis because I feel they suit me better. Yeah. S Cruz, you look stunning. Thank you so much. So this outfit also comes with a dupatta, so I'm just gonna use that just to show you how the final finished look looks like. So yeah, that's the look. Umang Rajput, you are so gorgeous and also an inspiration for brown girls. Thank you so much. So if you have any questions, now is the time to ask, because I'll be, oh, I'm ready on time. By the way, I took literally an hour to get this whole face of makeup. Mahira Khan, you'll be blocked. No negative comments. Please keep it classy. Divya Joseph, thank you so much. The foundation shade. So I use the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the shade Mahogany. Speak in Tamil. So கண்டிப்பாக பேசலாம் தமிழில். இங்கிலீஷில் ஏன் பேசுகிறதுனா என்னுடைய மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் தி ஆடியன்ஸ் தே அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் இங்கிலீஷ். ஸோ அதனால தான் நான் இங்கிலீஷில் கண்டென்ட் போட்டுட்ருக்கேன் என்னுடைய யூடியூப் சேனலில். பிகாஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பிளேசஸ்லேருந்து என்னுடைய சேனல் பார்க்குறாங்க. ஸோ that's why I speak in English, because I feel that's more commonly understandable. K Beauty Foundation shade for NC. No clue. Lena Melody, thank you so much. Happy Diwali to you too. Lipstick shade. You should check out my lipstick videos. I have a couple of videos on my channel. Check it out for your reference. Parvati, happy Diwali to you too. So tell me a budget friendly sunscreen. A budget friendly sunscreen. There are many sunscreens. I also have a video on sunscreens. You can check it out. You guys are very, very sweet. For complimenting me and having such nice words. Thank you so much. So I think this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys liked this live session. This is my first time doing a live session for YouTube on YouTube. So yeah, if I made any mistakes, please forgive me. HD makeup suit dusky skin or not. It doesn't really matter if you have dusky skin or fair skin or medium skin. You can do HD makeup on all skin tones. Doesn't really matter. Sunita 3430. Hi. Please tell me. Tell you what? So I'll put all the other details in the description box once the live session is done, regarding my outfit and my jewelry and everything. Don't worry. So yeah guys, I think it's time to wrap up the live session. Thank you so much for joining and watching my live tutorial today. Wishing you all a very, very happy and safe and prosperous Diwali to all of you. If I find any time tomorrow to get ready with you all, I will definitely come and join you guys on a live session on my YouTube tomorrow after probably 4 p.m. So watch out for that. And yeah, this is it. Thank you so much. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, and my baby is here to call me. So I'm gonna sign off. Bye.